Hello everypony, I'm Zero1, the Ramblin' Brony Robo-Pony. I have questions and ideas. Despite this, however, I call myself a Rambling Brony, and it is time to rant. So yes, this is a rant video. Specifically, it is about magic and why turning ponies into things that aren't ponies is something you shouldn't go about doing casually. So a few weeks ago, I made a video bringing up the question if it was possible that some pony had went and made the changelings through magic. And after watching It Ain't Easy Being Breezy, I have no problem saying yes. Yes, it is extremely possible that this is where the changelings came from. Originally, I pointed out that I thought someone like Chrysalis was trying to become an alicorn and ended up as the changeling queen. But then I thought of something else. While Twilight is pretty OP herself, she managed to turn 6 ponies, including herself, into breezies. Now, if we think about Twilight, she's still very young. Also, I interpret magic as being a lot like a muscle, or in other words, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. Why am I telling you all this? Well, it's time for a random headcanon. So, we know that at some point there have been pony wars, which has led me to one conclusion. In an attempt to end a war, some very powerful unicorn, or unicorns, or even possibly an alicorn, decided to instill an ability into their army. First and foremost, making an army of alicorns. I don't think I need to explain why being able to fly and use magic is something that might give you a little bit of an advantage over the opposing side. However, this unicorns, or possibly alicorn gave them another ability, the ability to change their appearance. Now, unless you really don't understand any sort of tactics or strategy to an extreme point, I shouldn't have to explain why the ability to make yourself look like someone else is a pretty damn handy ability to have. Naturally, I'd say that this entire process backfired, and instead of ending up with an OP as hell pony army, the changelings were born, and then they used their awesome powers to make the world a less harmonious place, all before bedtime. Anyway, the ability to turn ponies into things that are pony-like but not exactly ponies is a pretty dangerous ability. From what the series has shown us already, we've seen ponies turned into part bats, ponies turned into fairy ponies, frogs turned into frog orange hybrids, and mice turned into ponies, or horses, or something that just looks like a freaking abomination, even though that one had a time limit. Still a little messed up. It'd be like if I had a habit of turning my animals into animal-human hybrids for strange reasons, though mostly so my dog could just take himself for a walk. The point I'm getting at is, holy hell, why aren't there laws against this? I mean, seriously, let's look at several of the antagonists. Sombra enslaved an entire kingdom, and Nightmare Moon would have beaten Celestia if it weren't for the elements of harmony. I'm not going to be counting Discord and Chrysalis here because they aren't ponies, though I did just say that Chrysalis might be a pony and turned into a changeling, but ignore that. My point I'm getting at is, what I'm trying to get at is, what if Twilight had become an antagonist? I mean, it's one thing when you have a pony running around enslaving other ponies or shooting freaking laser beams from their head, but it's another thing when all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're going to use our elements of harmony. Oh no, we've been turned into vegetables, or rocks, or rainbow rocks. Oh god, no! Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Ramblin' Gamer, link in the description, where it's Final Fantasy month, and I'll be talking, of course, about Final Fantasy games. Nah, really, I'm gonna be talking about fucking Mario. Until next time, watch out for bears.